each then if you felt that.
Or more importantly, not like later Radiohead.
It's garbage.
It's electronic brilliance.
Garbage.
No, wait. No.
Angry.
There's a roadblock. I have a roadblock after OK Computer. It just goes
garbage. Me and Oran together.
Everything after that today is like it's
garbage.
Like absolute and utter fucking.
It's not for me.
And let me say this really clearly: bin juice.
You know what? I'm glad he didn't say scooter. We've got a new one. We've got bin juice now.
Juice. No, bin
I
juice.
love the term bin juice, by the way.
It is fucking bollocks, mate. It's bollocks.
Well, we've got two wrong lads on the podcast. Let's go back to me, who's
and
right.
We've one guy who's had just too many shandies.
Hit us with your MF Doom juice.
The one thing I like about MF Doom, he gave the spiel about, like, I don't want to be famous. He definitely doesn't really particularly like being on stage. If I'm thinking what I'm thinking, he sends out Blue Man Group style other lads to do MF Doom gigs. And to the point where where was it? It was playing a gig in America and they were booing the stand-in.
Really?
But he came out. He was there. At least he's there. He's not being the pure scumbag of not even being there.
Is he established in America?
Yeah. He's huge.
Now, I mean, when you say huge, what are we talking
about?
That Mad Villain album is one of the biggest.
I was going to say, Mad Villain, the album he did with Madlib, Mad Villain, he does a lot of...
but wait,
collaborations.
Just 1 second stepping back.
Sure.
You said this guy, we don't know this for sure, but you said he doesn't have an American passport. So he's over there just kind of winging it. He's
been there since he was a babby.
Yeah. He'll probably get away with it.
So
full American accent. He's like totally...
He's full on...
He's American.
He's headlining. Yeah. He's doing show. Yeah. Like, is he... What's he pulling show-wise over there?
Jeez, I wouldn't even
fucking know. Would he be...
No, he's not doing like Eminem level.
Hip hop is different.
No, I'm not even talking. Would he be even playing the likes of like 1,000 capacity?
Easy, yeah.
Oh,
easy.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. Way above that. The thing about hip hop is it's completely different in terms of how much influence and how much they're loved.
Yes.
In hip hop, it's a different thing altogether. And MF Doom will be up in the top 30 of absolutely loved, cherished hip hop artists. But that doesn't get you on the same stage as Lil Wayne.
No,
do you know what I'm saying?
I don't even consider that. Those guys are.
But what I'm saying is,
retired cartoon characters.
Yeah,
they're fucking gone.
No, but what I'm saying is, he even amongst the new era of hip hop to me is heartbreakingly bad. Yeah. It's terrible trap. I'm not really into it. I'm going to let it pass and see what comes of it. Kanye and Kendrick Lamar are still riding the storm of the what can be done, but the trap, he is still going to be pulling whatever he wants to be.
MF Doom just does MF Doom stuff.
Whatever the fuck. He meant the collaborations he's done, and absolutely they're not all amazing.
The last big thing doing
Czarface, wasn't it?
Was the Czarface album, which is absolutely
it's painfully good.
It's 15 out of 10.
It's so good.
It's
like the gas thing is, when I was researching this, right, I was reading a lot of forums because I don't just go straight to Wiki, despite what people might read. I know it does read.
Wiki's a great starting point.
It's a great starting point, but we need to watch. That's why you need to pay more Patreon. We watch documentaries, and I was reading this forum going, I just need one before I die. One more fucking album. This was in 2007, I think, and then he did the Tsar thing not too long ago. It's so fucking from start to finish. It's just painfully
which is
pounding.
a Wu-Tang thing as well.
Yeah,
like the whole thing is fucking insane. Yeah,
hip hop. If you want the alternative side of hip hop, go for MF Doom. There's loads. Gar will tell you more about.
Food.
Food is the
Jesus Christ.
Rap Snitches is the song I picked from 2004, which is talking about something that we talked about in the last podcast, which was Rue Diggs, who rattled on himself basically in his own.
Yeah, killed somebody and rapped about it. Signed his own.
Rap Snitches, telling all their business, be in the court and be our own star witness. Yeah. Just don't rat on yourself, you sap.
Shut up, you sap.
And the end of it is, love the when they're just like rattling off stuff. Yeah, absolute sap. Don't be ratting on yourself. If you killed someone, just keep it to yourself because you might get caught. Rap Snitches and MF Doom, his lyrics are phenomenal as well. His style.
MF Doom, if you talk to any single rapper, it doesn't matter whether it be somebody who started in 1990.
He might be the Gwar. He might be the fucking Gwar.
He is the lodestone. He's the fucking key.
But like, how influential is this guy right now?
MF Doom is 10 out of 10.
Right now. So in the, I'm looking at now this phenomenon. I don't even want to, I hate to use that fucking word because I don't know enough about this, but the mumble rap shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
And what's the name of that dude? Kesha
Kishi,
69.
yeah,
Kishi, like,
This guy that ratted on everyone.
to me,
he's rap
this
snitches.
is
He's another rap snitches.
shit, man. This is
Garbage.
absolute fucking
I'll
shit.
tell you right now, Oran, what they are. They are going beyond labels. They are SoundCloud rappers that get these amazing. No, I'm not talking about fucking Kishi fucking
6ix9ine.
rat face. Rat face. No, but someone said the other day, how's he going to work out in witness protection?
He has to pay for his laser removal
He
himself.
has to get laser.
No, but I think it's really funny.
Face tattoos.
They're trying to put this fucking guy into
Witness protection.
witness protection.
That's what I'm saying.
But they announced today.
What are you going to do, man? Are you going to
Today he has to pay for his own laser removal.
Good.
And now we move back to MF Doom, who wears
Yes,
a
they will.
fucking mask.
Yes, but
He could have actually killed cunts.
I want
And wore
to
masks.
just kind of relate something back in
Yeah.
joint genres here.
Okay.
Genres, I should say.
You're speaking for the people right now. I like
Now,
this.
no,
Sprechen for the punters.
no, it's just now. I believe that in every kind of genre of music, excluding mainstream, because it's just boiling hot yoga shit.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
what I refer to that as.
Delicious bin juice.
Yeah.
Bin
Bin
juice.
juice.
I love
Just
that.
hot,
Keeping it.
burning,
We're keeping that,
fucking bin juice.
Keeping
right?
it.
If nothing else, you gave us back that.
There
Yes,
are
thank you.
very, very prolific and influential scenes
Yes.
within hardcore, punk,
Yep.
metal, hip hop. We mentioned shoegaze here
Yeah.
tonight, acid rock. We've covered a lot of shit here
Yeah.
tonight, man. There are just fucking bands that own what they do,
Yeah.
and it transcends into other genres. And we're sitting here next to guys who, you've got a fucking Deftones shirt on, you've got
A Skeletor.
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 So Ghost.
No, but what I'm trying to say is we just respect. We have a nose and a sense for music that is completely from the
A
absolute
banger
soul.
is a banger.
Yeah.
Well, it's written from the absolute fucking
Yeah.
soul. So
Well, I
if you
think-
listen to the first NWA record, right?
That's
Or
all you
you
should
listen
ever
to-
listen to.
That's
by the
all
way.
you should, isn't it?
Well, and you go back to the early days of Public Enemy, or you're listening, if you want to talk about, early Death with Chuck Schindler,
Oh, yeah. I love
Schindler,
Death.
or whatever. Or you want to go back to
On his list.
early thrash or whatever. You pick any fucking subgenre where it's
There's
just,
always an influence.
it's coming from you slit open a vein and it's coming from a rich passion in it.
Yeah.
It's always fucking good. And then when the mainstream infiltrates it and starts
They'll
to rape
all-
it and market
yeah,
it,
exactly.
Nirvana's a great example. Grunge,
It's very easy to steal from the underground and take something that is a spark and turn it into a sheety fire.
Yes.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It's the underground is always being pillaged from day one.
But hence
from fucking Led Zeppelin stealing from
a
fucking
possible future podcast about the origin of origins.
Oh no, we have that down. That's coming.
Yeah.
Bastards.
No, we got the origins of origins. I have I have a list.
No,
that I've even shown
I'd say
him.
respect. Don't be one of those cunts that's like in a Slipknot t-shirt. I'm probably 10 years behind.
Listen
now.
to Mushroom Head.
Or sticking safety pins into your veins, thinking you're hanging out down in Central Bank, thinking you're a badass. Listen to everything. There's great music everywhere.
Also,
Fucking
yeah,
awesome
you've hit a good
music
point
everywhere.
there. If your mates are slagging whatever music you listen to, tell your mates to shut up and just listen to it anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you like, me and Garv grew up listening to. I grew up listening to black metal and also hip hop, and also I'm a big indie fan. I don't care, massive indie fan. I fucking love Oasis and I love fucking Emperor, despite the fact that their
There you
fucking
go.
drummers has come back.
But
This is it.
See, MF Doom, I believe there are three groups in the history of hip hop that are three names, shall I say, in the history of hip hop that nobody will ever have anything bad to say about. One is Ice-T.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
There's nobody.
You'll fuck your life up if you say bad shit about
doesn't
it.
matter who you are. Nobody says anything bad about Ice-T. Two, I think you've got Run DMC. Nobody
Yeah,
says
well, you
anything
definitely
bad.
can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
either.
Nobody says anything bad about Run DMC. And in the modern term, nobody says anything bad about MF Doom.
No.
MF Doom will be their guy forever.
Do you know what
Where's
MF
fucking NWA and where's
No,
Wu
doesn't
Tang?
matter. No.
Really?
You see, no, I'll tell you
One
why.
good album,
I'll
two
tell you
good
why.
albums.
I'll tell you why. New York will never really be railed upon because
It's theirs.
It is theirs. Hip hop is New York's.
Did
It
you
is.
watch that Netflix
Yeah.
The Get Down?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I love the Get Down. And I love the way
thought
it's
it-
shot. I am. I love the way it's made.
It was
I love
$10 million per
Yeah,
episode.
that's why it was cancelled.
Same
But I thought it was badass.
Same at Rome and Carnival.
Yeah.
I have to tell you,
Too
lads,
expensive.
there's a club in London down in Ladbroke Grove, in the depths of Ladbroke Grove, called Subterranea.
I've heard of Subterranean. Yeah.
I went to see Ice-T doing OG original gangster Ice-T.
The jeep would run down my leg forever.
And
you're getting a horn now.
Hang on, I have the tickets.
That's the album. That's the album.
It was £9.
Oh,
That's
why
the
do you
album.
do this to us, man? You're
And
telling us how
I
good
still
your
have tickets
vinyls
at
are.
home. Let me just tell you about this. He walked out on stage, right? Get this. Ice-T walked out on stage in a purple velvet,
Pimp suit, like.
full-on pimp suit with a hat, with a fucking Asian...
Oh, I love it.
Right.
I love it.
And I remember being downstairs for the first half of the show and just loving it, moving upstairs. And there were more white people at that
course
show
there
than there
were.
were black.
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing was, at the time, everyone had backpacks on.
Yeah.
They all had school bag backpacks on. And they were all there with Vision Streetwear fucking shoes, man.
Remember
They had
that
their
shit?
skateboards in their back. And he just kicked major fucking ass. Now, I'm going to tell you another story. You can edit this out if you want. But
We don't do editing.
I legitimately 3 times, one after another, in the space of 40 minutes, battled Ice-T in Scalextrics.
I was not going to lie to you. I was not
And do you know
expecting
what I
that.
want?
Of course you beat no Scale Electric in America, you mad cunt.
No, it wasn't in America. Do you know? And you know what I
didn't
won?
grow up with
I
it, though.
won a bottle of Morgan Spice.
Oh, really?
Because that's when they launched it.
Yeah.
And I was at Reading, and I was there with the band that I was working with at the time called Joe Casta, who had this massive single that was out around the time of, there was all this shit in the indie charts, whatever. But they were fucking sound. We all went down to Reading together. We took a load of acid and mushrooms, and we got absolutely fucking
Drugs.
plowed. And the second stage was the Dr. Martin stage. And it was the year that Daphne and Celeste went on before Marilyn Manson.
For Slipknot.
No, before Marilyn Manson.
Really?
I was there that year. And
Ooh, stick you. Your mama
And
too.
they came out.
And your daddy.
it was UGLY.
You ain't got no alibi. You ugly.
Yeah, you ugly.
Bottle
And the
piss.
fucking entire crowd, all 120,000 of them, bottled these 2 poor bitches on stage. And I was up while that was happening. I was in Dr. Martin's tent with Jocasta because they were playing.
Yeah.
And we got 500 plastic frisbees made up. Big, heavy fucking take a chunk out your forehead fucking before safety. And on the frisbee it says, Jocasta, Dr. Martin's tent, 3 o'clock, Sunday, just before Marilyn Manson.
That's clever. That's good
And we
marketing.
got we stood at the back. And this is when you could there was no security, man. You could just walk into Reading. You could fucking gather up all the garbage that was around you and there was just bonfires.
Yeah.
It was actually just unreal when I think of it now. And we were fucking these...
That Greta board hates you, man.
We were fucking...
You ruined our future.
We were fucking these frisbees out everywhere, across the thing. Tent was packed. Anyway, what was I talking about? Ice-T. So we arrived on site and there was the Dr. Martin. We were in the hospitality area in the backstage. And they said, we have this big scale... They had a huge big Scalextrics model of the Reading site made up. Here's this stage and this, and all the fucking cars and everything. So we all signed our names down. You know, what's the band? What's the name? Blah, 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 blah. And it said, if you're going to be there, like, don't stray too far. You're going to be called up and you're going to be put against somebody else. I went up against Ice-T. And I was like, holy shit. This is honest God truth. I was like, man, because I had seen Body Count on that first album. And to me, it was the fucking...
Life-changing,
It was awesome, right? Yeah. And this was a Body Count show. This is Body Count. And I was like... I have a copy of that album with Cop Killer written on the chest, you know? And anyway, so we're doing... Listen, the guy, he's trying to erase me, but he's also being interviewed by people. And he's like, so yeah, we're doing this. And he keeps, I'm fucking like really concentrating, and he's doing this interview, and he keeps going, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm lapping him, and the car keeps coming off the rail. And I said, okay. And I put his car back and I said, look, I'll give you a lap.
Yeah.
And he was like, batting the press out of the way. He was like, okay, motherfucker. Yeah. He's like, we'll do. So I gave him a lap, whatever. He beat me the first time. Yeah. It was out of 3.